Okay, how to use Shop the Row. So this is what Shop the Row's home screen looks like after you sign up. So it will tell you your sales. I just started using this really the end of June, beginning of July. So this shows you what I've done in July and August, essentially, minus Carly's, because I sold Carly's through Facebook Live. So that's not taking into account my profits and stuff from Carly's. It tells you how many pieces I have on hand that I've at least photographed, because I have more right now on hand that just haven't had pictures. It tells you your profit for the year. It tells you your profit this month. It tells you your all-time profit. It tells you how many items you've sold, how many items you've sold just in the month of August. It tells you what you have in your inventory. So how many items you have in each of your sizes. It's really easy to use to add inventory. You just click the Add Inventory button. You select the item, you select the size, and then you select the picture. So I use all mine from a flash drive. So you just select the picture you want like this, and then just hit upload and hit submit and another. And you can choose, like, if you have 10 extra large Irmas, because you'll have a lot in each size when you first onboard, you can do all 10 pictures at once, and then it will keep them all under extra large Irmas. So that's kind of what that screen looks like to show your inventory. In order to list stuff, all you have to do is, let's say I want to list all my Amelias right now. I just click all so that it has all of them. I hit select all, and then I'm going to link it to my group. So I'm just going to do it in a private page right now. So this inventory one people can't see. And then you can either pick an album that already exists on that page. So any page you are admin on, see how I'm an admin in quite a few groups, will show up here. And then you can also create an album. So this, you could select whatever album cover you wanted to use instead. I highly suggest creating an album every party, because then it bumps the album to the wall. Otherwise, people won't know the album's loaded unless they actually click photos and albums. So you create the album. The message here, you just copy and paste this. So you click that. And this will just kind of have, and you can change it. So like right now, since I just had a hosted party, I had this right here. I would delete that normally, and it would just give them instructions. I've used other ones, as you can see, like if I'm in a multi, I have on here the link to my VIP page. Then I also have a customized form, so where you can add questions by clicking Manage Questions. So these are the questions I ask on my customized form. This one I'm deleting right now because I just finished that party and I no longer have those hosts. But basically, in order to actually have those questions appear on people's forms, you have to highlight them. I made that mistake in the beginning. So just checking this isn't enough. You actually have to highlight them. And then you just click either list and post to Facebook now if you want it to show up immediately, or you click list and schedule posting for later. And then you can choose the date and the time you want it to post. So let's say I want it to post here in like 5 minutes. I would just do that and make sure my time zone was set correctly, and then I'd hit list and post later. I didn't select anything, that's why it says nothing, but if I did, I would have just hit select all here, and then it would have uploaded those in 5 minutes for me. If you are uploading them to a party, which is a feature on here, so if you want it to display a little different, you can create parties. So you go to my parties. I'm going to show you an example because I believe I have one in here. So if I wanted to do like this option instead of having albums, this is what it would look like. So it would be like weekly pop-up, and people would see this screen when they went to shop with me. So I'll show you how to get the link. I would suggest maybe doing this for like in-homes if people can't make it, to just have your inventory up in a party like this and just give those people the link to it. I've debated doing this in my VIP page because it's easier to see what I have in each size. But basically, if you want to do my party, they have an option here when you're posting to select list without posting to Facebook. So you would select all these and select a group. If it's not showing your groups, you just have to resync it up. And then once it's posted, it'll be under my listings. So once you've scheduled it to post, I should say, it'll be under my listings, and then you can move it to party. So then you can go add to selected party and then weekly pop-up. So now it's going to show up in this little party tab. But you have to create the little party name before you start moving pictures to it. So you just click create party and then it'll move the pictures in here. If you give people this link, that's called InstaJoin, so people aren't going to need to actually even have a Shop the Row account to join, and they're not going to have your approval to join the group. This link, if you copy this one, it will ask your permission before those people can join. So now I have a bunch of stuff listed that I really don't want listed. In order to get rid of those, I just select all, and I hit cancel listings, and I hit yes, and now they're going to go back into my inventory. I can also, where it says listings, I could select all, and I could do post to Facebook, and I could select another party I'd want them to post to. So I could have stuff posted in 2 parties at once if I want. Under the My Sales tab, it's going to tell you every person who claimed through the link. So as you can see, I have a party going on right now, and it shows you all the people who have claimed items, and then I mark paid as they've paid, and then after I've shipped it, I click ship. In order to download this information into an easy format, you just click download and you can choose. So I always choose the paid and unshipped option. It'll download into a CVS, and then I go into my Shipping Easy and I sign in. So it's gonna take me a moment. And then I can upload that CVS right from Shop the Row. So all I do is click upload orders, then I browse, and I'll just type in Shop the Row because I know I have CVS's from, and all I do then would be select that and hit open. And then it would appear up here and it would say ready, and then I could upload it and it would tell me if I need to fix anything. So that's why I like Shop the Row, because it creates those labels real quick and easy for you. It gives you the customer's information, so then you have their email and their name when you're trying to invoice them through Audrey. It gives you questions like, are you interested in learning more about becoming a consultant? I now know I'm going to contact Gina because she's interested in learning more about becoming a consultant. So that's kind of how I start that conversation. Some people will mark that they're interested in hosting or not at this time, but it's just a way of getting information from individuals too. I highly recommend Shop the Row. I like it just because I can time all my listings. I can also keep track of all my business expenses if I want. It keeps track of all my inventory for me and has all my pictures in here for me. I like it a lot. Okay, that's just a little tidbit about Shop the Row.